everyone, I'm Rosalia Nike with name 2110417384 from M2 class. In this video, I will presentation a global company that I recognize, namely Apple Inc. To complete the midterm exam assignment for English courses. The company, formerly known as Apple Computer Inc., is a company that designs, develops, and sells electronic devices, computers, software, and PCs. Founded by Steve Jobs and his two friends, Steve Wozniak and Ronald Sweeney. The company is headquartered in Cupertino, California. This company is famous for its flagship products, namely Mac for computer, iPod for music players, iPhone for smartphones, and iPad for tablets. Not only that, Apple also provides an iTunes media browser and a Safari web browser. Apple is the second largest information technology company in the world after Samsung Electronics, and the third largest mobile phone manufacturer after Samsung and Nokia. This company is very successful in the market and managed to get the highest brand valuation in history, which is 355 billion US dollar. Their business development can be said to be quite fantastic. In 2018, Apple managed to reach a market capitalization of 1 trillion US dollar. Then it will increase in 2020 to reach 2 trillion US dollar and 3 trillion US dollar in 2022. This figure is even greater than the total market capitalization is of big brands in the world, such as Walmart, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Disney, Netflix, and so on. A number of companies have proven to thrive on empathy, but Apple is an interesting exception. Empathy does not appear to be a driver of innovation within Apple Inc. In contrast to companies such as IBM, Mercedes-Benz, Avides Gildan, Harley-Davidson, and others. The most important breakthrough step he did when restoring Apple products to just 4. This strategy allows Apple engineers to be focused more on developing Apple products. As a result, in the first decade of the 21st century, the greatest innovation in the business world were born at Apple. Including app products such as the iPod, iTunes or Apple Store, iPhone and iPad sold out to 100 billion US dollar. Even in 2016, Apple which only controlled 14.5% of the smartphone market, was able to excite 79% of the total profits of all global smartphone sales. Compare that with Samsung, which control 28% of the world market share but only earns 40.6% of the total profits. And yeah, interesting facts from the Apple company. 1. Isaac Newton became Apple's first logo. And 2. The first computer products was sold at a price of $666.66 US dollar. And 3. Almost all Apple products in at sold screen at 941. And 4. Retina screen on iPad products by Samsung. And 5. Apple had entered the clothing business in 1986. And 6. Apple will excite the United States government. Okay guys, that's all for my presentation. If there are word or communication mistakes, I apologize, and thank you very much for watching my video. Bye!